33 Oracle. It's almost time for the full moon, and it's Soltice. Let me get this camera right here. There we go. So yeah, we got a full moon in Cancer, or Capricorn, but it's falling right on the Cancer transition, right at the solstice. So this is rare. This is not, doesn't happen very often that the full moon falls in this transition. They say 1986, which is the year I was born. So that could be significant for some of you. Born in 1986. But yeah, this full moon is going to be all about the legacy that we build for ourselves, and it's going to be highlighted. And it could also have to do with the family and home, being in Cancer. So our domestic home life and the legacy that we want to build. And yeah. And like teaching our kids, right? Teaching them values and morals and traditions we want to set in place. So I'm going to pick up on the energy. What is the energy for the full moon in a couple of days? What energy is coming in? What messages for the collective do they need to hear? Capricorn is a hard-working planet. You know, it's ruled by Saturn. So, I mean, right now you could be putting in a lot of work. You could feel like it's not going, you know, very far. Capricorn makes you work for what you want. Put in the time, the effort, really digging your heels in and learning valuable lessons when it comes to hard work. And that's one key thing from the Capricorn. And I say this because we've got abundance here, right? So some of you could have been putting in hard work and you're starting to see the fruitions of that hard work. Some of you could have a lot of money going out at the same time, because I also have the card of release. And this could be releasing your lack mentality, releasing the frame of not having enough. What is the messages here for the full moon, for the collective? What energies are here? Yeah, I feel like it's a very driven, driven, like I said. As soon as I said driven, action card came out, right? So, most definitely, I feel like there is a need to step in and take action where action is needed, to put the work in. And this could be, you know, communicating too, communication, setting plans, stepping into your authority and taking charge of your life, and keeping the bigger picture in view, right? Like what we want for our legacy, what we want to achieve, what we want to set, you know, our values on. Yeah, discernment. So, you know, there is things that come in that we can't really see clearly, that are kind of confusing, and Spirit's like, you need to drop down in your center and really get focused, because you're not going to see something clearly. And I always say, anything that causes confusion, and it's not clear, it has to go. Like, you have to, I shouldn't have to try that hard, right? To be able to see something clearly. Sometimes we have to step back and see the bigger picture, because we're too close, right? But if you can't figure it out, don't try. I mean, there's a reason that you can't see it. But this is discernment, fruition. Ooh, yeah. So Spirit's saying, yes, you're absolutely right. Okay? I'm absolutely right on that. When you can't see something clearly, take a step back, get the bigger picture. If you still can't see it clearly, surrender it. Don't keep chasing it. Don't keep trying to figure out how to go around the mountain because it's not meant for you to figure out. Spirit's saying, I'm working behind the scenes. And Spirit's like, yes, you're growing. See, you've learned that if there is confusion. So this is growth here. This is saying you have learned that when it comes to confusing things. You have learned your lesson in this. So, just a reminder, that's what that is. But overall, it's to take action. Step into your power, taking action and authority in your own life. You are protected and being guided at this time. What is this message here for the collective around this full moon? Message here for the collective around this full moon. So my camera was full. Storage was full. So what was I saying? Oh, I got an image of a bird bath. So some of you may be looking at investing in a bird bath, or maybe you look at one a lot. I don't know. This message is for you though. So, I could be connecting with someone that's doing that. This card here came out. So yeah, there could be a need to, you could be an earth sign watching this. But this could be a need to get outside, get connected to nature. Pay attention to your home, because it says home, right? What is the messages for the collective around this full moon? So whatever is being illuminated too right now, in your home life, would be something good, and there could be like brave. Maybe you have to move, okay? Crossing oceans. Like maybe it is traveling, maybe you have to move quite a distance, and this is something you've been thinking about, relocating homes, or you are going to, and it's going to be a lot of work. It's a big step. You've got to be brave, right? And maybe, it's not something you want to, but it's best for the home. It's best for the family. Yeah, so it could feel, like it's raining, like it's not working out. But what you don't recognize is that the seed has already been planted a long time ago, like a while back ago. There was a seed that was planted and it's germinating, but it can't grow in the soil that you are in right now. So if this is part of the relocation or changing of what you can't, changing of something, I feel like it would have to do with because of the Capricorn and Cancer. It's like a seed has been growing for a long time, but now it's time to come through the dirt and get the sunlight and start growing. And it takes courage, man, to do whatever you have to do. Feels like you have to cross oceans to put it in the right spot, but that's what's being asked. I don't know if that makes sense. Groundedness. So you could feel like you have all these eyes on you, like everybody around the world is watching you. This could be social media. Maybe you feel like you're responsible for a lot, and but really these butterflies are carrying her. So there's these guides that are with you, They've got you, they're watching over you, they're trying to hold you up when you don't feel like you can do it. And this also could be the ancestral people on the other side cheering you on, because she could be like depressed, or she could be feeling down, or not understanding what's being asked, and or feeling stuck, because you know that's what I feel like. She's sitting on top of the world. You got all these animals all around her, and they're like, hey, you can do it, you know, right? That's kind of like what I'm feeling. It's like, and it's called gravity, so it's like feeling like the whole responsible for so much, but your spirit team is like, but you got it, okay? You can do this. We are trying to cheer you on, keep you going. So we got the second angel, second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So there is angels and guides with you. When I'm saying your guides, like there is people on the other side trying to help push you through whatever stuck energy you are. They want you to take action, period. There is a place in your life you need to take action on. You need to have the courage. You need to surrender anything that's not clear and learn from the past. You know, use that wisdom now. What is the message for this full moon for the collective? What is the message for this full moon for the collective? Door to value. So what the wisdom is, you need to learn to value yourself, you know, self-worth, your value. Understand how priceless you really are. This is, you know, I say this because of wisdom. When I said wisdom, this is learning from the past. And really, truly, like, what does it mean to truly value yourself? That means understanding that you are a diamond in the rough, that there ain't nobody else like you, right? And accept it, you know, accept your flaws and all. Understand that you're only human, and just because you have mistakes or you're not perfect makes you even more perfect, right? You have to accept the discarded parts of you. That's about valuing yourself, is understanding nobody's perfect. So, door to value. I mean, and when you get this, yes, there could be money coming in. We've got 2 cards of abundance, but there's also hard work being put in to get this. And at the same time, it's unlocking that door to abundance when you truly can sit and say, I do see my worth and I do value myself. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. So there's angel guides here coming through. And yeah, this is the third eye, right? This is being able to see clearly through the illusions. What is that devil energy, which is Capricorn, right? Saturn. What is that energy trying to hide from you? What kind of illusion is it bringing in? What is it making you feel like? You know, these are things that are being illuminated right now with this full moon. Insecurities. The full moon illuminates and expands what is hidden within us, right? So it's showing us something right now. It's bringing it up. And it's saying what you need to see through the illusions of the entrapment, right? The entrapment in your mind, you know, what's being brought up that you can't for yourself, that you're worth more than what you've been settling for, that you deserve more money, you know, in your work. So maybe finding a new job that actually pays you what you're worth instead of settling for a place that doesn't. When I say that, man holding the coin. So yeah, carrying connections. And you know, this could open up several doors. Doors to abundance, doors to relationships. Yeah, 7th chakra. Crown. So there could be like a connection you have to with someone that's in the 5D already, and it may be coming in the 3D. You just haven't seen it yet, but there's some type of door you have to unlock within yourself. Being brave, crossing oceans to get you to where you need to be planted at. What is the spiritual advice around this full moon? Spiritual advice around this full moon time. For the collective. Advice around this full moon for the collective. Spiritual guidance. Okay. So this is the crown chakra, right? This is coming in and harnessing love and light, pulling it down from the ethers within into yourself. That way you can expand it out to other people. It really is harnessing it. And then we have astral traveling. So some of you could be doing astral traveling at night, or, I mean, some people do it awake. I never have, I don't think. No. I have many times at night. So, caution needed though. There could be, you know, caution needed. Like, I don't suggest ever tapping into somebody's energy, like, where you travel to them to see what they're doing. I think there's people that do that. I never have, but it's a weird message. There's a warning here for people that do that. I think it's remote viewing without someone's permission, right? You don't really want to do that without their permission. So that's a warning for some. Because some people have really protected spirit guides around them, and it's not the person you're going to be dealing with. It's the people it's the guys that protect them that you're going to have to deal with. Protect your energy. So, and this leads back to this message. This is a message for very few. And this could be someone doing it to you. Up your protection and call in your helpers to make sure that your home environment and persona is protected at all times. And yeah, that is a message for some of you, not all of you. Every one of us can always up our protection. But there's something about somebody remote viewing and astral traveling to get information on another, and it's highly suggested not to do that. Anyways, let's get some medicine messages for the collective. What is the messages here for the collective? The message leads on, okay? The hunter. So like I said, somebody, you know, trying to track another energy, but be careful because that energy can be tracked right back. There's a hunter energy here around this full moon. Hold the vision quest. So this is such a weird message. This is definitely a message about tapping into others. I don't need to repeat myself. Why? Because the psychic, the seer. Okay. So another message here is to, around this full moon, like I said, we're going to go back to creating the legacy. Because it's Capricorn and Cancer, so it's all about the legacy in the home. What do you want in your future? What do you want to leave for your kids? These are all coming to the forefront. So retirement accounts, trust funds, life insurance, do you need to set those up? You know, these are all coming to question. And yeah, so you're meant to hold the vision of your legacy, of your future around this full moon and get really detailed. And maybe you need to journal. Maybe there's some journaling that needs to go on. And keeping the vision, because you see it. You can see in the future. You see the bigger picture here. And the hunter even being here means like you need to get down to the nitty gritty and be able to put in plans in place for that to happen. I think that is all, guys. And yeah, hit that like and subscribe if this resonated with you, and I will see you soon. And happy solstice and full moon. What is everybody's plans? Fires, you know, that's a good time to have a fire if it's not raining. So yeah. Anyways, have a good weekend.